Um, I was just wanting to talk about Hallow Eve. Okay, it's called All Hallows Eve. Hallow means holy and honor. It's a holy day. You know what I'm saying? Much like your Easter, the dead had came back to earth. The dead had came back to earth. But I was really getting like, this is what been bothering me about living in today's society. It's like everyone is faking like they Christians. Like, it bothers me. It bothers me so bad that people act like they're Christians just so they can look good to people. They can look good to everybody else, but they know they're not Christians because they're not practicing what Christianity tell them to do. Like, for instance, it is one like this one person I met, Jehovah's Witness. You know what I'm saying? A Jehovah's Witness out of all the Christians, a Jehovah's Witness. Everybody knows Jehovah's Witness was only created to sell magazines. The people who started Jehovah's Witness had his own newspaper company. You know what I'm saying? The people who started Jehovah's Witness. So he's the worst Christian to me. And he just couldn't get over the fact that I'm spiritual. And he wanted me to feel bad about it, you know? Because he talking about he fucking loved God and he wanted to tell me about the scriptures. Like, this nigga know the scriptures too. He know the scriptures. But you're selling drugs. You know what I mean? You're selling drugs. You out here disrespecting and pimping women. You know what I mean? And what else he's doing, I really don't know. You know? But, like, why the Christians are so easy to be judged? Why are they the most judgmental people on earth? Christians. You know, and they the most fooled. Because they want to lie to everybody to make them believe that they're a good person. And they're not. They're not good people. Christians are not good people. But anyway, this is the day where, you know, Halloween, people come back from the dead, all spirits. Now, Jesus tells you, the Bible tells you that you're only going to see your ancestors when you die and go to heaven. But no, your ancestor says you're going to see your ancestors right now. They never left you. How would you feel to know your ancestors never left you? Your grandmother never left you. Your brother, your sister, your uncle, they still here. They still wandering around. And they can help you. Because if you're really such a good person, if you're a good person, you will be attacked by the devil more than any other body and your family. If you're a good person or around you, the devil will come to you. You will not be able to get away with things that other people can get away with. You know, somebody drive fast all the time. You drive fast once and you get in trouble. You know, I done seen people getting out of jail and never get in trouble for nothing. But I can get in trouble for a small little speeding ticket. You know? And when you're protected, and when you're good and you're chosen, the enemy really can't attack you. It attack your children. You know, you cannot protect your children in the spiritual realm. I'm sorry. And that's something everybody gonna have to really put in your mind. Once your children go to sleep, you might as well give them to the hands of the devil. Well, y'all call them the devil. When I say devil, I'm just saying bad spirits. You know what I'm saying? But y'all say devil, so I'm gonna use y'all terminologies. Yeah, and the devil the devil is weak. The evil spirits that's come to attack your children, probably sent by one of your exes or whatever, they don't care it's a baby. It wouldn't be evil if he did care. He's evil because he will go after the baby because they can't come to you because the enemy needs you to get out the way so they can fucking finish destroying the people you're helping and making the people that you're helping suffer. But they can't do that because you're in the way. So while you're in the way, they're going to attack your children so you can go focus on your kids, dealing with your child. This is happening. Your child being molested. Your child got shot. Your child in jail. Your child Your child is going through things, you know? And why? And you got to get off of that, get out the enemy way. So you're gonna go take care of your children. That's why they come as your children, like as a decoy. The word decoy, right? I don't know, but you gotta understand. That's why, even in your Bibles, now let me tell you, even in your Bibles, you're in a spiritual warfare. You fight two wars. It's one in the physical and it's one in the spiritual. See, people that practice spirituality, which I might say witchcraft, they fight in the spiritual realm, and they fight in the physical realm. Your pastor would be a witch. Your pastors and preachers are witches and warlocks. Okay, they're not doing nothing different than nobody else done. I mean, they ain't doing nothing different than a witch doing. You know, they're using oils, candles, whatever. They praying to a God. We don't know which God they praying to. Because if they was praying, if the God they praying to was real, a lot of churches would be catching on fire. The bigger sinners are in church. You know, the biggest liars are in church. Like, I never heard nobody lie as much as I do people that go to church. They're the biggest liars too, and they believe it. And they hide. Christianity gives y'all a place to hide behind when you do wrong, you know? When you could just really hurt somebody or really shut somebody down, make them like, you can really destroy somebody and you'll go pray about it and feel better. No. There's consequences behind that shit. You can't just pray about it and say, God, forgive me. No, you're going to have to do the work to make that person fucking forgive you. But Christians, they can cuss people out, hurt people, you know what I mean, get people locked up and just go pray about it and it's over. Oh, Christianity, that's all y'all need Jesus for. That's all most people use religion for, is for a place to throw their guilt on. Blame the devil, you know what I'm saying? Jesus forgave you. Like, you can do whatever you want to a person. You got men out here molesting their own kids. When they go pray about it and it's over, no, and it ain't over. It's coming back, big time. It's gonna even come back on you, come back on your kids, but most of the time it's gonna come back on you, okay? And because the kid's gonna be the one that's gonna do it to you. You never know. Karma is a bitch, and that's why people get upset. Like, oh, you know a little bit of witchcraft. Don't put nothing on me. Don't put nothing on me. And I'm like, nigga, you beat up your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? You all the dirt you done did in the street growing up, robbing niggas, doing all that gang banging shit, and you're afraid because you think I do because you think I do witchcraft and you think I'm gonna do it on you. No, you should be afraid of all that shit you did on the street, and it's gonna come back and get you. If you really wasn't hiding behind your Jesus, you'll know that. You're not gonna get away with everything you did on the streets. I don't care how good you done turned out to fucking be. If you hiding behind Jesus, saying just cause God forgave you, that it's okay for what you did, all the drugs you sold, all the women you raped, you know what I mean, all the men you done stole money from. No. All that shit coming back to get you. All of it. 10 times fold. The longer you run from it. No. So don't be afraid, oh, she gonna do something to me. Oh my goodness, you into that, oh my God. No, don't be afraid about me. Don't be afraid about your own motherfucking dirt. Because y'all just don't know how many witches it is out here. There's so many witches. Okay? But they're all afraid to talk about it. They are afraid. And the women are. There's so many women as witches and they don't even know it. They practice it all the time. See, women that just light candles don't even know why they lighting candles. You know what I mean? They just practice and practice and practice. They do little stuff, like they into herbs and stuff, you know, they like colors the color purple, you know, they into, you know, little witchy stuff and they practice in witchcraft, but what they do, they blame that on God. That's the reason why black women became Christians is because we wanted to practice our ancient religion, but in secrecy. We didn't want to be burnt, you know what I mean, or go to jail for practicing witchcraft. So we act like we're going to church. You know, this with the big hats and stuff on. Another thing, no, I like hats. Hats are crowns. It's like a king crown. Hats are crowns. But anyway, They used to get dressed up, go into church, and practice. Especially the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is full of nothing but witches. If you know somebody and she's a Catholic, oh my God, you better beware. They put their, and then they put their gods behind the saints. So, because some gods, like St. Peter, is different gods, the Papa Labra, I think, and all different gods. They hiding. Women that's into horoscopes and men that's really into horoscopes, witches. But nothing bad with a witch. Why not cut out the middleman? That's all spiritual people do. They say, no what? I don't want to go to a pastor. I want to go to God myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to God myself. You know? The God you want. That's all it is. Or somebody hurt me. I'm not going to sit around and wait for the devil I'm not going to sit around and wait for God to punish the people that hurt me. I think I'm going to punish them myself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sick. Oh, I don't want to go to the doctors. This is what you say. I don't think I need to go to the doctors. I think I can heal myself. You know what I mean? That's witchcraft. When you can heal yourself, when you can really control your own destiny, fighting in the spiritual and physical realm. Okay? Because some people gotta understand the Christian God don't like everybody. Like everybody God, we can't all have the same God. We can't. Because my God, if you're my enemy, my God will be your devil. And you're my enemy. Like white people, we really enemies. Their God is our devil, our God is their devil. Like Lucifer, you know, is the devil to them. Why? The Bible never said anything, the devil really did anything bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like the humans did. Not like all his prophets and everybody that turned from him and stuff like that. They did worse. But Satan don't get punished. Satan get punished because he got kicked out of heaven. Because he thought. See, God, the Christian God don't want no thinkers. The Christians I know, they can't read it. They can't learn outside of the Bible. They can't. They don't want to learn anything. I'm like, hey, you want to know about the lion God? No. I'm good. Hey, you heard about ISIS? No. I don't care. Well, get into a debate with one. Oh, I don't care. I don't even want to talk about it. It just don't make sense. Hope it makes sense to me. Your child is sick, and you go take him to the pastor and not the doctors. I used to do it when I was in church, and I'm sick. Who I call? Pastor. Oh, I don't feel good. Can you pray for me? Can I have a whole back problem? I'll go right in the back of the church and get them to pray for me, and I'm healed. Well, really, I'm thinking here. I really healed myself. It's all in my mind. You know what I mean? Because if you don't believe the prayer, it's not going to happen. Because that's what witchcraft is about. It's all about belief. If you say you want to do something and you go out and you do it, and you got to believe it's going to happen. It's like using the law of attraction. Simple. But it's just like the religion people. We had to leave out as a family, black family, a black culture, African American culture, the richest culture in the world. We had to really believe in ourselves these days. We have to really believe in ourselves and knowing how powerful the words are that comes out of our mouth. And then we only keep reciting our 2,000-year-old words from a 33-year-old middle-aged white guy in the middle of Africa, you know, Jesus. Like, we putting curses on ourselves. Like, let's just say this. Thou shalt honor thy mother and father. My mama made me say it all the time. And regardless of how terrible they treat you, you're supposed to honor them, you know? And if not, you're gonna get punished because you know it's a sin. So you're being guilt for it for a long time. But what if your mother and father is a killer or a pedophile? You gotta still honor them? That's why the little children, you know, they didn't know that something bad happened to them and they They will still love their parents regardless on how bad they are treating them. You know, cause little spells like that's put on our children when they're young. And not only that, they're just innocent. And it's just hard for me. And the women that are practicing witchcraft, they're not doing it the right way. You know, they in for it for the money. You see witches with all the, like, everything so witchy with the brooms and all of that stuff. Like, they look like the witches that's on TV, you know? And they act like them. So, and they're not even the real fucking witches. You know what I mean? Trust me, I've been on this journey for a long time. I want somebody to tell me how to get here. You know? How can I be able to use my own powers? I want to be like fucking Storm and Rogue and them X-Men and shit. I could just disappear. It's possible. It's possible. You know what I mean? I can turn water to wine myself. Just touch me. I want to be a whole magician. You know? I want that. Fuck the money. You know what I mean? But it comes with a journey, and everything is spread out, you know? And it's like people want to believe the liars more than the honest people, because the honest people is not like, you're not like if you're telling the truth. You're not liked at all. But, again, 3 days, back to the beginning, talking about Halloween. 3 days until Halloween is celebrated, only holiday celebrated all around the world on the same day, called the Hallows Eve, a holy day. 3 days, three sounds about right. Didn't Jesus come down and die for 3 days? He died, rose in 3 days. Yeah, the number 3 is very important in the spiritual realm. It's like Trinity, you know, the Mother, Father, and the Son. Mother, father, and children. But just the second day, first day, I went to the graveyard, no under did, and I had sex in there. The second day, it was today, I lit candles, and I talked to my ancestors, my loved ones. And another thing, you know, and I asked them for their help, you know, protect my children, because only they're going to be, it's up to them to protect them, you know. And I feel like lighting candles by and holding their pictures up give them more strength. I really feel like it, because I see it in a lot of movies, and the movies telling us the truth. Scary movies tell us the truth. I watch a lot of scary movies. There's so much truth in it, you know. It teaches you how to fight the demons. It teaches you how to fight devils, scary movies. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm thinking about some meditation. Maybe go to another graveyard. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. By the way, my children are still Christians. And I was really debating on if I really want that to happen, because, you know, but I don't want them to grow up. I want them to grow up having a normal African-American life. Then when they get older, we're going to be able to go there. But, yeah, so I'm going to start my YouTube page. And this is like one of my first videos. And hopefully, I'm going to do it. I'm always going to do it. But I really want to do this iPod thing. Podcast. So not just see what y'all think about it. Like and subscribe on my page. You know, I have four IG pages, 2 Facebook pages. Everything is always the Goddess Leader. Just Google Goddess Leader. Everything will show up. Or yeah. It might not be the Goddess Leader, but put Goddess Leader and it's going to show up. But I think I'm going to start focusing right here, talking. Because I learn to teach. I love to teach. Because I love to learn. Well, have a good day. Enjoy your Halloween. Don't forget to remember your loved ones and people who died for you. Not just Jesus. Because I had grandmother that died for you, so stressed out taking care of your whole family. And nobody taking care of her. So she died early. From cancer, stroke, whatever. Stress will kill you faster than any diseases on earth. Okay. Have a good day.